Prospect. What was the first image or impression when I mentioned this word prospect? Hi, my name is Daryl Tan and welcome to this channel. Okay, so if you want to know exactly on how's your future when it comes to closing, this is actually a very interesting way to look about. Go to a role play and act like a prospect. Okay, do a few role plays as a prospect and try to notice on how do you act as a prospect. That would eventually give you a conclusion of how do you view a prospect looks like. So take this for example. If you view that prospect are people really hard to get, people who's rude. So during the role play, you actually role play as a prospect, and naturally, if you as a closer, you already view them as hard or as tough as they are like that. You actually create that kind of defense mechanism, which will make the prospect feel like, hey, you're the one who make things tough. I'm gonna be tough on you. So if you really want to ensure that you have what they call a nice approachable prospects, okay, first thing first is actually adjust your view on them. There has to be some reason that sometimes prospect may act a bit tough, okay, whether it's on them or whether it's on you. But remember, we can only control things that we can control at all. Okay, we can't even control how they feel or how they think or how they act. But more importantly, we can control on how we act towards them. All right, so this is actually something that to consider. Remember, roleplay as prospect is not a bad thing. In fact, it reflects on how you view a prospect. All right, so that's all for today. Take care.